Hello, LSSC family. This is Mary coming to you from Maine. I wanted to let you know up here in Maine today, it's a really crappy rainy day with lightning. But even though it's crappy outside, I'm feeling really happy inside with LSSC's Lightning Exchange. So I wanted to tell you a little bit about Lightning Exchange and what my experience has been. Because with Lightning Exchange, it works like a trade, but it's the company that's actually controlling this trade. What they do is they send you a trading signal every single night, and as long as you follow that trading signal, exactly the way it's written, the company guarantees your funds. So if you ever have a night that you lose money, the company will reimburse you everything you lost, plus give you the 2% that you should have gained. So that's one of the main reasons that I joined, because the company took all the risk out of it. So why would I not want to do something like this, right? So in the beginning, I tried to put as much money as I could in it because the company had all these incentives, and if you put in a certain amount of money, how much they'll give you for a reward. So I made sure I got $20,000 put in my account because I wanted that $2,000 reward, and I got it. And then over a period of time, I put a little bit more, a couple more deposits in. So by March 7th, I had $30,000 in my account. Now from March 7th until today, April 26th, I haven't touched that money as far as I haven't added anything more to it. All I've been doing is just doing the trades every night. I have built my fund up from $30,000 up to almost $100,000. After tonight's trade, I'll have $100,000 in that account. When you start getting up into this level, there's no way you can miss that trade every night or you lose too much money. Because last night I traded $1,900 and got almost that in return, a high 18 something. So after tonight, I will be trading $1,900, and then pretty soon it's going to jump up to $2,000 a night. When you're making that kind of money, you don't want to miss any trades. So I tell you this because this is the greatest investment I've ever done. Now, if you don't understand how it works, the way the company processes it is they do it on a daily compound. I've never seen any type of investment like this because most banks and other financial institutions will usually do it on a quarterly basis, a biannual basis, or even annually. On a rare occasion, you might find one that compounds it monthly, but I've never seen one that does it daily like this. Now, you can compare it to a mortgage because the way a mortgage works, the banks get all of the interest up front. So most of us have taken out a mortgage at some point in our life, right? So you can relate to that because when you're paying your mortgage payment, you're paying this much in principal and this much in interest. Well, with Lightning Exchange, it works pretty much the same way, only it's reversed for us in that we put in a little bit of money and we're getting all of this interest, and it's compounded daily, and that's why it grows so fast. Now, I know some of you have probably been skeptical, thinking, oh, this can't be real. What if I lose my money? There's no chance of loss. This is a great, transparent company, and they have been so upfront with everything on how it works and how you make your money that I have all the confidence in the world in LSSC's Lightning Exchange. So I'm trying to get on here. I get on here today to try to encourage all of you that if you haven't done it yet, what are you waiting for? Even if you can just put in $500. Do you realize if you deposit $500 today and count 18 months, that's just a year and a half, do you know how much money you'll have in your account? Well, I'm going to tell you, it's going to be over $25 million. Where can you make that kind of money in a year and a half on just $500, right? So it's worth it to do it. Now, if you want to make more than that, you just put more money in your fund because I'm telling you, sky's the limit. You can make so much money with this investment. Now, I am so sure of all of what I'm telling you that I would even say it's worth it to take out a loan to put the money in so you can grow your money fast. But I'm going to tell you, don't take out a loan if you can't afford the monthly payment. But if you can afford the monthly payment, it is so worth it, because what little bit of interest you're paying on a loan, you're going to gain so much more interest on the other side in Lightning Exchange. So I wish you all the best, and I hope you get in soon if you haven't done it yet, because if you haven't, you're missing out on a great opportunity. So let's all invest.